Let's see, let's go make life easy on myself here. All right. Okay.
Okay, the reset's nice and
So first impressions.
it's awesome. The trigger is really cool, and yep, it's pretty good.
Howdy y'all and welcome back. The PD10 is cool. Before we get into that, let me do a little bit of housekeeping here. So I forgot to mention in my unboxing video for the PD10 that I did purchase this. Thank you to all of my Patreons, because without you, I can't do this kind of stuff. So thank you. Thank you. If you've been on the fence thinking about becoming a Patreon, link in the description. If you can't afford that, do me a favor, hit the like button. It's free. Okay, with that out of the way, another thing I forgot to mention in the unboxing video, and it's pretty critical. So I showed this comparison. This is the Glock 43X. This is the PD10, and I showed the comparison of the slide. I forgot to turn it around and show this comparison, and it is significant because that is narrow. Like, pretty sure I wish I had a first generation M&P shield, because I'm pretty sure it's even more narrow than that. It's very narrow. And this will come into play here in a second, but very narrow, which is very cool for carrying, but it's going to take me a little getting used to. So, right out of the gate, you saw there in the intro clip, damn thing shoots like a laser. Love the trigger. Recoil impulse is great. I'm very picky about recoil impulse, and I love it. And these iron sights, I am raving about. For some odd reason, I had never shot the square version of like a hackathorn sight, right? So the high-vis ring is square instead of round, and it's like game-changing to me. Also, lots of daylight on either side of the front notch, and I'm kind of a stickler about that as well. Loving the irons, trigger's great, impulse is great. The grip is very narrow, and it's going to take me a little bit of getting used to. But there was one even more significant factor in all of this, and that is that 3 days before I went to pick this up, I pretty much sprained or strained. I jammed my thumb really badly. Like, bad. Like, maybe should have gone to the emergency room, kind of bad, but I didn't. So that's the reason I didn't get this out sooner to the range, is because I've been trying to let this heal, and I probably should have waited another week or two. So, I mean, first shot of the day, it was like, that's not cool. And then it just kind of got worse. So, shot 100 rounds of ball, ate everything up, no problem. Let my homies shoot it. They did great. Put 50 rounds of varying hollow point self-defense type ammo, stuff that I'd been kind of accumulating, like, the tail end of boxes. Anyway, so shot that up, no hiccups whatsoever at all. Had another box of 100 rounds of ball and started doing some one-handed offhand, and I just don't know what the hell happened, but here you see it's going okay. And then I had some kind of a hiccup where I got a slide lock, and all I had to do was just pull the slide and it went forward, but it was weird, and I could tell that I just had a bad grip. Like, I should have slowed down and fixed my grip before that happened. But anyway, it happened. So that was hiccup number 1. Then I switched over, started doing some one-handed with my strong hand. Well, what is supposed to be my strong hand? Yeah, and that didn't go so well either. So it was going fine, and 2 different times on the last round, it went up, like it extracted the previous round, no problem, and it went up and hung up at like a 45-degree angle. I also have to mention that the last 50 rounds I shot were hand loads, like from a friend. So I don't know. Gimpy hand, some kind of limp wrist kind of scenario. I don't know what it was. Maybe magazine related. I'm not sure. But so total, there were 3 hiccups out of the 250 rounds. Again, like probably very, very likely shooter error. But they did occur, so we'll just put it out there. And again, I bought this with my own money, so I'm not covering for anybody other than I have mentioned in my previous video. I do want this thing to succeed. So, but I'm also going to be honest, and they did happen, and 2 of the 3 are on video, so there you go. But other than that, the damn thing shot great. Also, that 250 rounds was inside of an hour and a half. It was about 90 degrees. The sun was roasting. This thing was cooking and a little bit dry. So there at the end, it may have just been a little dry. I don't know. But we're going to keep shooting it and putting it through its paces. I will eventually get an optic on here, and haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or maybe do a giveaway down the road. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm liking it. Probably enough that I'm just going to keep it. So, if you're interested in one, check out Rocket Armory. I don't know if their website's back up yet, but they will be carrying them soon. If not, look around, email Avidity, find out. But I'm already giving it a big, slightly swollen thumbs up. That's all I got for this one. Until next time, be easy, y'all.